Let me tell you something nobody really wants to admit. The hardest part that I've learned of walking with God isn't reading your Bible, isn't praying, isn't going to church on Sundays, maybe wearing shoes you hate. It's this: being patient and not doing it your way. That's it. That's the war. You can fast, you can tithe, you can speak in tongues, and you can recite Proverbs backwards in Hebrew. But if you can't wait on God and trust His timing, you'll self-destruct every single time. Let me break it down for you. You are either waiting on His door to open, or you are kicking one down that leads straight into chaos, heartbreak, bankruptcy, or a fake relationship that looked good on Instagram but came with a serious side of regret and depression. Welcome to the truth. You wake up every day with breath in your lungs, a beating heart, and a shot at redemption. And you throw it away because your ego says, I got this. Really? You got this, bro. You can't even figure out what to eat for dinner without scrolling for 40 minutes. But now you are ready to take the reins from the creator of the universe because you are tired of waiting. Everybody's tired of waiting. That's the spiritual equivalent of firing your GPS because you don't like the route, only to end up lost, out of gas, with a broken taillight and a warrant in 3 counties. Let me tell you what this walk with God actually looks like. It's waking up and saying, God, I don't have the answers. I don't even know what this day holds, but thank you. Thank you for the breath. Thank you for life. Thank you for not letting me die in this mess that I have created. Because if we are being real, you shouldn't even be here. You should have been dead, in jail, divorced, addicted, broke, or all the above. But God stepped in. God waited. God covered you when you didn't even believe in Him. And now that He's finally working on your character, now that He's refining your patience, teaching you discipline, stripping away that ego, you want to quit. You want to go back to doing it your way. The same your way that had you chasing people who didn't love you, applying for jobs that stole your peace, and making money you couldn't even sleep with at night. Nah, this is where you grow. You see, the hardest part of walking with God is trusting Him when nothing, absolutely nothing, looks like it's working. When you are sowing seeds by the ground, when it looks dry, when you are praying but the heavens feel so silent, when you are obeying but nothing is breaking, that's when the enemy whispers, see, God forgot about you. Might as well take matters into your own hands again. And if you fall for that voice, you'll delay your destiny trying to force what God was preparing to freely just give you. Here's the truth. If it's not time, it's not time. You can't manipulate divine timing with hustle and grind. You can't replace obedience with ambition. You can't shortcut a path God hand-carved just for you. When you walk with God, it's less about speed and more about surrender. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying you sit around on your couch like a confused monk, waiting for a burning bush to appear in your living room. Faith isn't laziness. Walking with God means you do your part, but you don't overstep your assignment. You stay planted. You stay grateful. You stay ready. And most of all, you stay obedient. Because when the opportunity finally shows up, the one God orchestrated in the quiet, the one he was building while you were crying, the one that actually fits your spirit and doesn't destroy your soul, you'll know. It'll feel right. It'll align. It'll bring peace instead of pressure, favor instead of fear. But you'll never make it to that moment if you bail during the testing period. You ever wonder why some doors feel impossible to open? Because they're not locked. They're just not your door. You are over here with a crowbar in hand thinking, maybe I just need to try harder. Meanwhile, God's behind you holding the key to the right door, just waiting for you to turn around and ask. Let me put it like this. God's not late. You are just early. And if he gave you everything you prayed for right now, you'd ruin it. You'd fumble the bag, sabotage the relationship, mismanage the business, overestimate your strength, and blame him for the mess you made. So he waits, not because he's cruel, but because he loves you enough to protect you from you. Now let's bring it all together. Every single day you have two choices. One, wake up, thank God for your life, stay rooted in his plan, and walk with patience and purpose. Or two, wake up, complain about what's not happening fast enough, take the wheel back, and crash again. You pick one. That's what this walk with God is really about. It's not about perfection. It's about alignment. And the only way you stay aligned is by being patient, even when it hurts, even when it's slow, even when it looks like everybody else is just passing you by. Because guess what? Half of them are running in the wrong direction anyway. Let them. You are not behind. You are becoming. And God's not done yet. So don't you dare give up just because it's taking longer than you expected. It's not a delay. It's divine protection. Remember that next time your flesh wants to sprint when your spirit says, wait. And guess what? Smash that like button so this gets to more people who need this reminder today. And real quick, if you've been grinding, hustling, growing, don't forget to take care of yourself too. Navi Eyewear, and right now they've got a crazy deal. It's buy one pair, you get 4 free with free shipping. No code needed. Just add all 5 to your cart and the discount auto applies at checkout. The link's in the description. Wear something that reminds you who you are becoming, not who you used to be. Now get back out there and don't forget to walk with God. Don't try to take the wheel. Patiently, obediently, gratefully, and let him do what only he can do. Till next time, peace.